wizard.
Hi, I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood, and today I want to talk to you about staining with a brush. And this is a follow-up to another video we've already done where we're showing how to use a staining brush and how to use it on a wood surface, the horizontal surface. What we didn't talk about was vertical surfaces, and a few people have mentioned, hey, how do you use a brush on a baluster, or do you spray, or how do you do it? Well, there's a couple ways you could do this, and we're going to use our Deck Restoration Plus Deck and Wood Stain for this. And the first part is we'll attack with the sprayer. You could use any type of sprayer to spray sealers and light bodied stains and sealers. And what you would do with a sprayer is you spray the first coat, okay? You may go back over it on a second coat, but what happens when you spray, whether you're using a pump up sprayer, which you could use, an airless sprayer, any type of sprayer, what happens is when you spray it, you're gonna have some drips and so forth. But no matter what with a sprayer, it's not as completely consistent as you would think without getting drips and so forth. So what you want to do is you still want to back brush. So your back brush technique would still be the same way as we're going to show you today. And then if you're just using a brush application, we'll show you how to do that too. So the first thing we want to do, just a quick review, we don't use a paintbrush. Less bristles, leaves brush marks, not always as good for the stains and sealers. When you look at them, you can tell this is going to hold a lot more product. So we use a specific brush. The brush is China bristle and polyester blend. For those of you who are watching this, us guys, when we get our hair cut, it's so soft, it's like the kind we brush the back of our neck, but it's really, really a soft brush. So they come in different sizes. This is the one we use on the deck boards, and it actually fits the size of a deck board. We're using something smaller, using the railings and the balusters, and we'll use a smaller version of this. By the way, these handles come out and you can put a longer pole in them. The other thing that's interesting about staining brushes that a lot of people do not know is what this metal tab is that's on the brushes. And these metal tabs are just simply this. When you need to put your brush down, it fits on the side of the bucket and it drains into the bucket. A lot of people take them off and they don't even realize what they're for. Anyway, we take our brush. We don't need to put a lot of stain in it. Everybody always wants to go up right away and do the front of a baluster. If you're trying to be productive and get this done at a quicker pace, I tell people all the time, when it's a small to medium sized deck, I can get it done just as fast as somebody with a sprayer. By the time they clean it up, set it up, clean it up, mask everything up so they don't spray on a house or wherever it shouldn't be. Plus brush, as we alluded to in the last video, is the most optimal way to apply stains and products. So we just put a little on, and what we do is we actually want to hit the sides of the spindle, the baluster. Pickets, if you're in the Carolinas or in the South, everybody has a different name for what they call these things. So we'll call them balusters. And what we do is we hit that side, okay? And then what happens is we're going to come over here to the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. And then what happens is, as we're doing these sides, and you can see the stain actually goes a long ways. So we've hit the sides. Now when we look at these, and you can see in comparison where we haven't been, the front of these is almost already stained. So here we go. It's just a quick boom, and we've got our coats done. We've brushed in the coats. So what happens here is, by doing the two sides, the front is almost all done. If we start in the front, now we still have to do the two sides. So we're actually using a little more product. We're overdoing what we need to do, and it's not as fast or productive. So if you really want to get these done a lot quicker, and you're working, whether you're a contractor or working at your house, and you're using a brush, get a China polyester blend bristle brush. Holds a lot of stain. Don't go from the front like everybody goes to. Go to the sides, go down your sections, then come back the other sides, and you'll see that the front is basically done. It's just a quick brush on the front. If you teach your employees this, they'll be more productive. If you're doing your own deck and you're at home working on your own deck, This is going to get you a lot more time in your weekend because it's going to save you hours by doing it this way. I'm Everett Abrams, the Wizard of Wood. Hope this video has helped you, and if it has, please subscribe to the channel and leave any comments below. Thank you.